Welcome to this edition of the Ultimate Combat Experience. Johnny Ritchie. We're inching our way toward the East Center. We're inching our way towards USA versus Canada. Tonight, we're just gonna kind of round a few things out just to kind of finish the round off before we go to the finals. And there's a lot of guys that want to get in and get some fights, so we're happy to accommodate. Who are they?
Yeah, once again, Mike, we got a lot of first-time guys stepping in the cage, and that's always great this late in the round to have guys sign up for their first time. So the card for USA versus Canada is almost set in stone right now. These guys are just getting in here for the sake of getting in here and fighting.
That was kind of nice, really. We got the round wrapped up. It was kind of a different round. We qualified people to be able to fight at the East Center for the USA versus Canada. These guys just want to slug it out for slugging it out sake. And you can't beat that. I mean, that's a great way to look at things.
Well, Mike, it looks like there's a lot of talent downstairs, a lot of athletic guys. I'm just excited to see this new crop. It's always fun when you see these first-time guys because you never know who the next big thing is going to be.
Okay, well, speaking of first-time guys, we got a guy that's fighting for his first time in the UCE in the main event. It's not his first dance, though. He's done this before. Going up against a UCE favorite, Snatch. Johnny, who is this guy?
Yeah, this Derek Rhodes kid, Mike, they call him Dusty Rhodes, is getting in here for the first time for us, but he's fought in some other shows, did some club boxing, and his record is pretty good. I mean, the kid has a few wins under his belt. He thinks he has what it takes to get in here and knock Snatch right out of his shoe.
Well, he's going against a hometown favorite. We got a lot more before we get to that. It's the Ultimate Combat Experience coming right at you.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Ultimate Combat Experience starts now.
Warriors of the ultimate fight, get in the ring for the ultimate fight. I say we warriors of the ultimate fight, get in the ring for the ultimate fight. I say we warriors of the ultimate fight, get in the ring for the ultimate fight. I say we warriors of the ultimate fight, get in the ring for the ultimate fight.
You don't get any more generic than Dennis Smith and Aaron Campbell. A couple guys we never heard of before, a couple guys that come in here to slug it out in a kickboxing match. What do you know about these guys, Johnny?
Well, I know Dennis Smith has actually been training Muay Thai.
Muay Thai?
Yeah, he's been training Muay Thai, but
he's been training Muay Thai.
I've been training Muay Thai kickboxing. He says he loves everything about the
I heard those Muay Thai guys are pretty tough.
Well, Aaron Campbell is actually an NHB guy that's doing kickboxing tonight.
Those guys are even tougher, I hear.
I think you're right, Mike. I don't want to get into an argument, but I think you're right.
Muay Thai and NHB in a kickboxing match, heavyweight kickboxing. Check it out. Johnny, I've always had this fear of Muay Thai guys.
Have you really?
Oh yeah, those guys are tough.
Well, still reserved, Aaron Campbell is not the Muay Thai fighter, Mike. This guy is just a good old-fashioned kickboxer.
Well, he's ready here maybe to do some Muay Thai tonight.
Well, let's see what that all entails, Mike.
6'4", 205 pounds. I'm assuming he's going to have a reach advantage over his opponent and goes by the nickname of Steel Reserve.
Well, last time I stepped in the cage was a victory. I felt good about it, and tonight I hope to do the same. Well, actually, it's a kickboxing fight. It's not Muay Thai. But I haven't been training much due to a snowboarding injury past couple months. But I feel I'm still in pretty good shape, so we'll see how it goes. Best of luck to you, and best of luck to you. Best man win.
Is Steel Reserve anything like Blue Steel?
Like Blue Steel? Mike, that's a great question. I'm not sure.
With those smoldering eyes, it just very well may have been. Dennis Big D Smith, though, has got that the nickname, and I'm not sure where it came from.
Big D?
Johnny?
Dennis?
Well, okay,
no,
5'10", 195 pounds is giving up a little bit of reach advantage.
I've been training for a while now. This is my first fight, so I love the sport. I think it's I love the Asian culture. I love the just the way they do things, and Muay Thai just seemed to be right for me. Muay Thai fighter. Well, I've been training Muay Thai. Again, this is my first fight, so hopefully you'll see me go out there and fight a good Muay Thai fight. First and foremost, I'm a full-time dad. I take my son with me to work. Luckily, my employer allows me to do that. I work for a public records company. We do investigations, that type of work. So, yeah. All I'm gonna say is, hey, I'm gonna give it my best. Take it easy on me, man. It's my first fight, dude. So, let's give it a go.
I've never heard a guy say Muay Thai more in a single interview than that guy.
Oh, Mike, he's got a good spirit about it. At least he's not acting there like a hard ass. He said, hey, just take it easy on me.
Take it easy.
The first fight.
Let's do some Muay Thai, though. They both got the Muay Thai shorts on here, so I'm expecting to see some good Muay Thai.
Well, let's see if it happens, Mike. And Muay Thai, for the people that don't know, knees and elbows allowed?
Well, they're not allowing this, sir. Remember, it's not a Muay Thai
Oh, it's not a
match,
Muay Thai
Johnny.
match.
They just both train Muay Thai.
Okay, well then there you go. Well, it seems like we could get him a Muay Thai match, Mike. We're gonna have to work on that in the future between these two guys.
Perhaps.
But both coming out throwing some kicks and punches. And a nice high kick by Big D.
I'll tell you what, we're seeing a lot of kicks here. We don't see this many kicks in most of our matches, and both these guys coming out slinging some pretty nice kicks, actually.
Yeah, still reserved through two nice kicks and then came in and threw a little combo there, pushed Dennis Smith right up against the cage.
If you didn't get my reference earlier, Steel Reserve being like Blue Steel of
Zoolander.
The look, he's got the look.
Yeah, he does have the look.
He certainly does. Looks good in those Muay Thai shorts.
I think Dennis Smith is going to do his best to change all that, Mike, right now.
Absolutely, and some pretty good exchanges on both sides here. Pretty good hands and feet combinations going together, Johnny Ritchie. This is a pretty clean kickboxing match compared to some we've seen.
Oh, without a doubt, Mike. You see Dennis Smith throwing the kick and then moving and shaking and landing those leg kicks. He's landing 3 or 4 big leg kicks right there, just like that, and really He's racking. Aaron, he's beating him. He's whipping him right now.
I think Blue Steel is about to take a little nap here, Johnny. He's taking some shots. This fight's over.
It's done. Wait, is it done? It's over.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you're
over.
right.
He's
Yeah.
not coming out of there. He was yada over there, and John Jordan was giving him the benefit of the doubt and said, nope, we're done.
Yeah, and Dr. Mark Kachimara is going to come in and take a look at that, look in his eyes and see if they still that smoldering look, Mike.
I guarantee they're still smoldering over there. That guy's a ladies' man without a doubt. Dennis Big D Smith, though, coming in with a big win tonight.
Hey, congratulations, man. That's Muay Thai. Look good. Let's see where we can get a real Muay Thai match next time.
Muay Thai pays off.
This post-fight interview brought to you by Ayers Law Firm and the DUI Hotline. Give Tyler a call at 255-5555 or check him out online at utahduihotline.com. What made you decide to stop?
Well, a few clocks to the head. Well, No, he's a very good fighter. Those are very well executed hits. My hat's off to him. Very well done.
Well, you're gracious in your loss, man, and Aaron, I hope you come back and do it again. Now, you did NHB last time, right? That's correct.
No, I did kickboxing.
Oh, I thought you did NHB, but you did kickboxing, and you won. Tonight didn't go your way, man. What can we expect to see in the future?
I hope so.
All right, get your butt to the gym. Mike Sidham says, learn how to shin block those kicks, and that might help you out in the future. But hey, man, tonight you were good, but just not good enough. Aaron, thanks for being a part of the experience.
Thanks.
This post-fight interview sponsored by Beehive Bell Bonds, because sometimes bad things happen to good people.
Boy, Dennis, I knew that kid was in trouble when I saw the 19 guys in your entourage come out here. I knew you guys were bad.
They came all the way up from Boise. And we train hard over there, man. Twisted Genetics. We got a good record so far, man.
What is the record? What is it?
My record? Well, now it's 1-0. But
That's good. It's better than 0-1, and it's a lot better than 0-2.
that's true.
But I got to tell you, my friend, you got a pretty tough group hanging out with you right here. Both these guys have done a little damage inside this very cage right here. Tough group. I'm really impressed with you guys. You guys are cool as hell, too. I love partying with you guys after. Great job tonight. Congratulations.
Much, man. I really appreciate it. Can I say thanks to my team here, my wife's family for coming out to support me, and my wife, my little boy, and my little girl back home in Idaho. I love you.
Don't forget Johnny Ritchie's. Thank Johnny Ritchie.
Thank this dude right here, man.
All right, man. Great job, brother.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
If we weren't on public television, we could talk about it.
Yeah, whenever Relentless Ray comes into town, and watch out, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm going to say.
And farm animals. That guy's crazy. He's crazy. We got more of the Ultimate Combat. Don't go anywhere. in your lightweight division. Got a couple pretty tough guys. Johnny, what do you know about them?
I know Brandon Freeman, Mike, is excited to get back in the cage again. You know, he trains with Jeremy Horn and says, look, man, I love the opportunity to step inside this cage and fight whenever I can. My opponent dogged out a couple weeks ago. I'm back. I'm here to do it. Steven Wolfe goes, look, I know what it's like for your fighter to dog out. I'm here to beat you tonight, Brandon. I'm going to whoop you. I've been training hard. I feel good. I'm going to win.
Steven Wolfe's been left at the altar. Wow. I love that woman over there. Steven Wolfe's been left to the altar before, too. He knows how it feels. They both showed up tonight ready to rock and roll. Lightweight, no holds barred. Check it out. Nothing worse than coming to fight on fight night and your opponent not showing up. And both these guys have been through that before, so I knew neither one of these guys were not going to show up tonight.
Yeah, Steven Wolfe, Mike, coming off a big win that he had over Dustin Crawford a few weeks back, and been training at the gym, says he's getting better day by day, and now he just wants to get in there and show off his new skills.
He actually quit his job and got a sponsor, and now he's going to make a career out of this.
Last time I was in here, 32 seconds first round, I guess, 40 seconds something. It was quick. Tonight, it ought to be interesting. Kid's strong, a little bit taller, so we'll see what happens. He trains with the elite, so I guess he's okay, but, I'm over there at the gym, too, so. I actually trained at UCTC, down with Johnny, and watching him do his burpees and everything. It's kind of good. But, no, I like to stand, but I'm getting better on the ground, so we're going to do it. Good luck to you, and I train.
The funny thing about that is, Johnny, he was there the one night you've been there.
Yeah.
So you both think each other are training, but you both only been there one time.
Or twice, Mike. But you're right. You're right about that.
So Brandon Freeman, though, says he is going on a regular basis at 6'1", 155 pounds. He goes by the nickname of the Cannon.
Well, I'll tell you, I got some friends fighting out of Elite. Mike Nelson, Casey Beckstead, them guys, they got my ass up, got me into the gym, and ready to kick some butt. Well, tonight I like to stay on my feet a little bit more. I'm training out of Elite. I can work the ground a little bit, but tonight I like to work some kicks in and stay on my feet and just bash the most I can. Well, I actually work for a company called Global Satellite. We do some Dish Network, DirecTV. I also work for DSR Electric, pulling some wire. Just keep me in shape and all around. Hey, I know you've been training hard. You've had a couple losses. You had a win with Dustin Crawford, but you're going to have a fight tonight, bud.
The first step in becoming a tough guy, Johnny, is you gotta buy the tap-out hat. You gotta wear it around as often as possible.
Well, as much as you possibly can, Mike. You want to let people know that you're affiliated with some type of fight.
Then you sign up at Elite and you let everybody know that you train at Elite. Those are the two keys to success.
That seems to be the way things have been going as of late, Mike. You're absolutely right.
But you got to get your tap-out hat first. Then here, it looks like Mr. Freeman might have actually been attending a few classes, though. He's landed a couple big knees on Steven Wolfe's head.
Well, you see, they're kind of just doing the old grab and punch there, Mike, where one hand kind of goes up and tries to grab the back of the head while your other fist is flying at the face, and it didn't really work out either way for both of them right there.
Which corner is Freeman's corner? Oh, it's the guys in the tap-out hats. John Jordan coming in here and warning Mr. Freeman about striking elbows downward. You can't do that, but he can pinch his head off his shoulders, and that's what he's trying to do right here.
Well, and you see old Steven Wolfe really looking for that takedown, Mike, and let's see if he gets it. I'm not sure if he's going to be a real powerful takedown, but even if he can get Mr. Freeman's butt to the mat, he can get him on this.
Johnny, at this point, he's spent a lot of energy trying to get this takedown, and he's just been underneath, just taking a beating so far.
Yeah, taking punches from every which angle on both sets of ribs there, and finally scoops and gets the takedown there, Mike.
Finally was able to sweep that foot out and got the takedown. Still left his head behind, and Mr. Freeman just happy to squeeze on it.
Yeah, he's got to squeeze. I guarantee that's not going to make Steven Wolfe tap there, Mike. He's got that. It's not really even a guillotine there. He's got only one leg wrapped. He's got the head squeeze on there. And all Steven needs to do is just put pressure on that elbow and pop your head out of there, my friend.
That'll do a lot of making your arms tired, but really it's not going to get a submission most of the time. But you see right here,
Sure.
It might be causing a little bit of pain. It might be uncomfortable for Steven Wolfe, and Steve Wolfe certainly is battling his way through it, trying to squeeze his head out of there.
I'm trying to pop it out there, Mike. Yeah, we've seen guys tap from less than this. So once again, you never know. You're right about that. But I see Steven. He's just kind of being patient, waiting. Maybe he's waiting for John to get back in here and stand these guys up. Or
he's not going to stop this as long as there's a potential submission on it. Steve Wolfe's just got to elevate his hips right here. That's the whole reason why you want to have a guy in your guard, is so they can't elevate their hips. That'll take a little pressure off the head, and then you can push your head out. Looks like maybe his opponent just got tired of squeezing on it.
They got tired of squeezing there now. Mr. Wolfe is in a half guard here, Mike. and he's just going to try to punch away, and he's not really going to be looking for any type of submission, I don't think.
He's looking for position before submission and doing a good job of it right there. Boy, he got bucked off and finds himself in another pretty bad spot.
Yeah, pretty bad spot. He's underneath here, and let's see what he can do from his back. Steven Wolfe says he has been training jiu-jitsu, working on things he needs to make sure that he can at least know what a submission attempt looks like, and let's see if he'll
I think I remember that night you guys were both there. You worked on that head squeeze, and right there, Steven Wolfe was doing it.
Mike, you're right. I've never worked on the head squeeze. I've got it down.
Oh, and I'm luck, Johnny, and I think this fight might just be over.
Yeah, that's it.
Friend.
There's
4 seconds left in the round, and Steven Wolfe gave up an arm lock.
Gave it up. Yeah, he's sore right now, Mike, and that was an armbar. He had it on there, not super tight, but enough to cause some damage.
Tight enough to get a big win.
Yeah, there's that arm, nice and sore. Hey, Steven, let's get back to the gym in about a month and train at least one more day.
If you are looking to make full-time wages while working part-time hours, give Brett Hansen a call at American Alarms, 310-0187.
4 seconds left, man. And he threw that arm bar on, though, but that thing was tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, he did a real good job, especially when he turned. He turned over and locked it in. I was figuring I could hold on to it. I got out of the guillotine, too.
Oh, yeah, no, you did. You got out of the guillotine, then he throws that arm bar on, and your arm looked like a flipping rainbow. All right, buddy, listen. I just want to say, Steven, thanks for being a part of the experience tonight. You were good, brother, but just not good enough. We'll see you soon.
All right.
This post-fight interview brought to you by Got Your Back Realty.
Give Gary McDonald a call at 809-GARY or check him out online at www.IGotYourBackRealty.com.
Well, you won. You came out with a big win. That's the important thing. And it was a pretty good-looking arm lock you put on there. What's next for you?
Well, just training. I got a lot of training to do, so hopefully come back to the next round of champions and maybe prove a point. So.
Oh, baby, I like that talk right there. Looking big right there. Hey, the 155-pound weight class, though, is pretty stacked. You think you got what it takes to measure up in there?
Hey, you know what? My man James Bursley holds the belt at 155, so...
I heard that dude can't fight.
Yeah, me neither.
Hey, he's holding the belt, but it's up for the taking. You gonna take it?
You know what? I'm gonna do my damnedest, so...
All right, man. Hey, great job tonight. Congratulations.
Hey, can I say a couple things?
Nope, you're out of here. Knox, go ahead.
Hey, I want to thank my family and my friends for coming out to the fight tonight.
I gotta tell you, they've been calling me all week long. I know you got a good support group here. They love you, and they're here to support you, so it's always nice to have that, isn't it?
Thanks so much. And I want to give the biggest shout out to Josh Vance with Internet Properties. Give him a call, 231-0082 for all your commercial real estate needs.
Say it one more time.
231-0082.
Oh, hizzle for nizzle rizzle. Hey, great job tonight, man.
Thanks, Mike.
Cool cat, Johnny Ritchie. Cool cat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's got a lot of people here to support him tonight. He's got a big fan base.
Both those guys are cool cats. So I like that Steven Wolfe too, man. That's a good couple guys.
Yeah, Steven Wolfe, Mike, is just, starting in the game. He's training his butt off, trying to get better every time he steps in here. And I think he's got the right attitude for it. Absolutely. Hey, keep going to the gym, train, come back and get a win.
All right, we got more of the Ultimate Combat. Don't go anywhere. middleweight division, we got a kid that drove a long ways to be here. Trains with a pretty tough stock of guys, though. Tylee's got his little assembly of guys. Tallen, what's his last name, Johnny?
Tallen Torres, Mike, is coming up here. The kid plays college ball, had an injury, said I boxed to keep in shape, and now I'm stepping inside this cage to put all that to test. I've wrestled my whole life, and I feel that I am going to be one of your next big superstars.
These guys came to the gym last night. We're training a little bit, getting a little sweat going because they traveled so far. Good-looking group of guys. Yeah. Who's he fighting?
Well, he's fighting Bradley Pardue, Mike, and this guy says, hey, man, watch the show, been a fan of UCE. I've trained for about a year and a half, and I'm just ready. It's time for me to get in there and test my skills.
And he's got one very enthusiastic fan right over here. Middleweight, no holds barred. Check it out.
Johnny, the first step is believing you're going to be a champion, and every one of these guys that are in that Tylee's group, they all believe they can come in and be a force. But let's talk a little bit about this Sofa King, Bradley Pardue, for a moment.
Yeah, Mike, this guy just wants to fight, Mike. No real rhyme or reason to his motivation. He just wants to step inside the cage and become part of the experience.
Well, at 5'11", 185 pounds, he is the Sofa King.
Yeah, I've been training on and off for about a year now, so just wanting to see where I'm at as far as that goes. You know, I'm training out at UCTC. They got a lot of good guys out there. You're going to see a whole lot of punches, a whole lot of kicks, a whole lot of knees, going right at the guy's grill for as long as it takes for him to fall. I'm actually a waiter out at Applebee's, so I got a lot of aggression I need to be getting out. So I've been training harder than he has, been training longer than he has, and I want it more.
Johnny, he has been training so fucking hard.
Mike, he has, but he says it's Sofa King.
He's the Sofa King, Johnny. He's the Sofa King, and
he's been training that hard. Oh,
he's been training very hard as the Sofa King.
Well, Tallen Torres, Mike, has been training himself, Mike. Kid that looks pretty dang tough.
Well, I was playing football down at Southern Utah University, and I got injured last year, and I kind of got into boxing to stay into shape, and I met up with Tylee and Jack Heinsley from Cedar City, and I ended up just deciding I want to do it. Well, I'm training down with Tyler Lee and Jack Heinsley, like I said, in Cedar City, just at the gyms that we can get into, and I wrestled my whole life, and I boxed too. I'm a trail boxing fella, so hopefully I'll get to combine those two into something big. I don't really know what to say, I don't know what to expect, but good luck and hope the best for you, man.
You know, it's really hard to know what to expect out of both these guys. First timers stepping up in here, Johnny Ritchie. Both of them look like they can handle their own, though. They look like they've been putting a little training in.
Yeah, Mike, talking to Tallen Torres, he's just a natural-born athlete. Mike played sports his whole life, excelled at everything he's done, played college ball, got injured, and said boxing and fighting were the best way for me to rehab, so here I am.
Well, there you go, and right here, a small exchange to start things up, but you can really see the physicality of Tallen Torres right there. A big takedown, and took him down with authority.
Yeah, just slammed him down, and Pardue has not let go of the head yet, and right there he lets it go. Now Tallen is inside the guard of Bradley Pardue, and he's going to just hammer away here, Mike.
Johnny, Tallen Torres is clearly just a strong kid. You can see the power here. Yeah, you're not going to armlock me with that. I'll just bicep curl you and slam
you down, and that's exactly what he did right there, Mike. It looks like Bradley was working that submission, but he didn't have it tight enough to where Torres could just pick him up and slam him, now looking for that full mount position.
Not quite getting full mount, and I got to tell you, Bradley Pardue's a pretty good grappler. You know, he's getting himself in the right positions, but this kid is just so strong, Johnny. He's just kind of counteracting everything he's done with just sheer strength.
Well, yeah, Mike, he just overwhelmed his opponent, and I think that's really what his game plan was just to come in here and go balls to the wall until he could, you know, get that big shot and get that ground and pound that he talked about so much in his pre-fight interview.
Oh, baby, Bradley Pardue is in a lot of trouble here, Johnny, and he gives up his back because he was taking a barrage of punches, and right here, Tallen Torres really, once again, not doing the prettiest job. He's just so strong, it kind of compensates for every mistake that he makes.
Yeah, he is. He does have his hooks in, though, Mike, and he's trying to roll Bradley over to his back. Right there, he's got his feet crossed. He's going to be looking for this choke, but Bradley's doing a pretty good job of fighting it off, Mike. He's not giving it to him yet.
Boy, I wish Pardue probably wishes he could see those crossed feet right there. He'd probably be trying to attack, but doing a pretty good job of making things very difficult, Johnny. He's just inching his body enough to where that choke wasn't going to be on, but he just winds up right back in that spot that got him into so much trouble in the first place.
Yeah, Tallen Torres now now in full mount. You can hear his corner telling him to just settle down, slow it down a little bit, just push his head off, get him flat, and then start to punch. And that's what he's doing right here.
Well, you see Bradley Pardue just looking for any way out of there, and once you're underneath a kid like this, it can be very, very intimidating, and you almost have to give up your back. Right there, almost a crucial mistake, though. Tallen Torres fell off to the side just momentarily. With the athleticism that he's got, though, he caught it quickly enough and got back up on top.
Yeah, caught it quickly enough, Mike. He does have pretty nice. Well, he's actually got him scissored underneath there with his feet. He's scissoring the body, almost maybe looking for a figure four. But right there, he's just going to soften him up with some punches. Those aren't going to really knock a kid out, but they'll soften you up for what's to come later.
Well, absolutely, he's softening him up for this right here.
Yeah.
And what it did is it can really demoralize you. You put all that energy into just trying to get up, and when he hipped into him and put him back down on the mat, right now it's like, oh, do I want to even go through that again?
And for the kid, Tallen Torres, he is a wrestler and he did do some boxing. He's training with Tallen. Those guys, they don't have all the formal training in the world, and so you see he's not really. He's just kind of making things uncomfortable. They're stretching old Bradley Pardue out a little bit.
I'll tell you what, though, I'll take what they've got. They come in with all the keys. There's no doubt about it. The physicality these guys have and the athleticism that these guys have you can't teach that, obviously. These guys learned a little bit. And then look like Bradley Pardue wants to come out and fight.
Yeah, that's it. No, he's done. He's over after that big slam. He just got taken advantage of in that fight, and the Raper gets the win.
That was a pretty dominant first round, and you see how Bradley Pardue would be out of gas, but I don't blame him for not coming out for the second.
This post-fight interview brought to you by Ayers Law Firm and the DUI Hotline. Give Tyler a call at 255-5555 or check him out online at utahduihotline.com. Hey man, you got in here, you fought 3 hard minutes. You didn't get to come back out for the second, but that's just the way it goes sometimes, brother. So I want to say on behalf of Ultimate Combat, thanks for being a part of the experience. Tonight you were good, but just not good enough. Is there anyone you need to thank?
My training partners, Buddy Wilkerson, Donnie. Donnie, I can't remember your last name right now, Donnie. Hensley.
Oh, Donnie, okay.
Donnie Hensley's my guy.
All right.
All my fans, all my friends who came out to see me tonight, thank you very much.
Yeah, you got one crazy fan over here, man. He's cheering for you a ton. So, all right, man. Well, listen, thanks for being a part of the experience. Come back and do it again.
Yeah, we'll do.
This post-fight interview sponsored by Beehive Bell Bonds, because sometimes bad things happen to good people.
You're probably glad it didn't go into 2, aren't you?
I am. I had to cut a lot of weight. I cut 22 pounds in about a week and a half. And
you know, it's a lot tougher fighting than it is sparring. It's just everything is multiplied 1,000 times. You found that out tonight, didn't you?
It's a whole different game.
Okay, well, you've had the first game. It's behind you. Big win for you. That's got to feel good. What's next for you?
I want to come back as soon as you guys invite me to, and hopefully come out and perform better, but still come away with the victory.
Consider it an open invitation. You guys have really represented yourselves well. Great job tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you for letting us up here, man. Appreciate it.
It's kind of one of those good news, bad news things. Johnny, he couldn't see out of his right eye. The good news is the girls on this side of the ring, they're not so good looking. So there's really not a whole lot to look at over there. But the girls on this side,
good looking.
They're an eyeful.
They are, Mike. I wish we could just face this way. We could stare at them all night.
But those girls over there, not so much.
You're terrible, Mike.
These girls over here.
Those girls over there. That's terrible, terrible.
We got more of the Ultimate Combat. Don't go anywhere. decision. We got a couple guys that both were sweating about making weight tonight. So they were both 2 pounds over, so they both bumped up a weight class. Joe Mama's up into his aisle. Who's he fighting, Johnny Ritchie?
He's fighting Travis Keenan, Mike. This is a guy that's is part of the Patrick Upton crew. He cornered for him a couple times and said, man, I just want to get inside that cage and fight.
He's tougher than Patrick Upton, though, right?
That's a hard task to beat. I don't know if we'll see tonight. We'll see.
We'll find out. Middleweight, no holds barred. Check it out.
Patrick Upton has no sense of humor either. He's going to think we're picking on him all the time. But, you know, Travis Keenan, he's got a little thicker skin.
Yeah, he's got a little thicker skin, Mike, and he plans on showing tonight that he is as tough as Patrick Upton, or if not tough.
What does that nickname mean, the main vein?
The main, Mike, I don't think I want to know.
I definitely don't want to know. Travis Keenan, 5'10", 185 pounds.
Well, I've been following corner the RVA for quite a while now, so I just figured I'd jump in here and see if I got what it takes. No, I ain't training. I'm just a natural street fighter, so we'll see what we got. I'm a demolition man. I go into buildings and I tear them down. Man, I do this stuff every day. I got the strength. Sorry, buddy.
Well, it sounds like it should be a pretty good matchup then, because Joe Mama is a street fighter too, and maybe they should have just done this out on the street.
Hey, Mike, why not? No, let's do it. We capitalize on it. We're going to do it inside the cage so everybody can enjoy it.
Why not? At 5'10", 185 pounds, this is an independent street fighter out of West Valley.
Tonight, I plan on just standing on my feet. I got in the gym, started doing a little bit of training. I'm just going to do what I got to do what I know best, stand up, hopefully lay his ass out. I'm training at the UCTC with the killer Salvador Sanchez and Heavy Runner, if you guys know what that is. I've just been focusing on my grappling, on submissions, stuff like that. I am a street fighter straight up from Glendale. That's where I've always, done that. So basically, I'm just trying to get more physique, just know what I'm doing, get more knowledge to this fight thing. I'm gonna win, because I'm a killer, man, because I'm gonna give you your props. You're a good, brave man for coming in here, but I'm sorry, man. You're gonna have to call Joe Mama tonight and tell her that you lost.
Johnny, both these guys have promised that they want to stand and trade, so I expect to see them take each other down.
Let's see it, Mike. Yeah, no kidding, right? No, let's pray for no takedowns, Mike. Just a good old-fashioned battle of the punches here. The battle of not the minds, but just of the fists.
Both these guys are claiming to do it right here. As soon as the first one lands, though, that's when they usually shoot in and try to take the other person down. But these guys
but not yet, yeah.
Content to let it hammer out, Johnny.
Yeah, they both landed 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 punches on each other's head, and I don't see any takedown in either one of these guys.
Now Joe Mama just trying to kind of hang on for a minute till he gets his arm rested up to throw some more.
Well, you did hear Joe Mama say something about doing his grappling and training there, but grabbed the cage and John Jordan gave it a slap right off there.
Slapped it right off there and picked his mouthpiece right up off the ground and shoved it right back in, ready for some more.
well, never mind. But yeah, but these guys, this is fun, Mike. This is what a fight's all about. Just get in here and do it. Just punch each other.
Well, Joe Mama's slowing down just a little bit. I got to tell you, though, right now, Joe Mama is not trying to block these punches because he knows you're not going to hurt his head.
Yeah, you're not going to hurt his head right there. He kind of stumbled into almost a takedown position, then he winds up on his knees with Travis looking to get a takedown.
Well, this is the street fighter squeeze-a-rooski right here. We do see this a lot when they go to the ground. Let's get them back up on their feet. John Jordan's going to do just that and let the haymakers fly.
Yeah, let them begin. Let's see what happens. Let's see who's going to be the first to land the big shot. Oh, and Joe Mama lands it straight, and then it swings in there with a hook.
Right there, both of them are landing big shots. I think both these guys have pretty good chins, and I don't know that, again, you hit these guys in the head, you're just going to hurt your fist.
Yeah, well, right there, John Jordan stepped in and said, no more holding that cage. Every time that Joe Mama punches, he likes to grab a hold of that fence. He's used to using park benches and stuff like that to hold on to in his competition.
Joe Mama getting his ass chewed right now by John Jordan, and John Jordan is not going to have any more of it right here. Joe Mama dropped his mouthpiece again.
Yeah, just shove it back in the old mouth. Who cares, right? You all right? Let's go.
Mouthpiece is on the street.
That's why he keeps wanting to spit that thing out. Oh, but then lands another left.
He's landed some big shots, Johnny Ritchie, but he's certainly eaten a few of them as well. And this is just going to be a matter of who lands the last one.
The last one, yeah, because these guys are trading shots. I don't know how much longer these guys can do that, Mike. It's like they take a couple-second break, and then they just start punching at one another again.
Some people in the audience are just kind of glary-eyed looking at this like, you guys are nuts. And other people are just loving it.
Yeah,
well, you guys are trading the leather and loving it.
It's a good old-fashioned hockey fight. You give me one, I'm going to give you one. And that's what, see right there, pump them up. Travis Keenan, well, you better do something after you do something like that, buddy.
You better show some flash after doing that. You got the crowd all excited. Now you're just going to look at each other. And the crowd's getting a little restless now. Hearing a couple of boo birds.
Mike, this is a street fight right here. Are you kidding me?
Is. Right now they're looking to see if the cops are on the way.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to step in. Right there, Travis Keenan, though, throwing 5 or 6 different punches. Joe Mama ducking his head, 8 and knee. Still holding on to that fence, though.
Joe Mama's going to be happy this ain't a street fight in just a minute here. He's going to get a little rest here with about 6 seconds left in the round. He's going to get a little rested. Boy, you look at his corner right there, getting all excited and threw the
towel in.
Did he throw in the towel with 0.15 seconds?
He threw the towel. What?
Shave Heavy Runner has touched.
I don't think he knew what happened. I think he didn't know Joe Mama had a headlock on getting ready for a throw.
I don't believe it.
Well, Johnny, well,
that was a street fight, and in street fights, anything can happen, and that's what happened.
Hey, better a towel than a glass bottle, you know what I'm saying?
Heavy Runner is very animated. He's an animated guy. That's Heavy Runner.
Well, the main vein, Travis Keenan, walks out of here with the win, the weirdest win I've ever seen. But what do you do?
It was a little strange, and, well, he's happy about it.
This post-fight interview brought to you by Got Your Back Realty.
Give Gary McDonald a call at 809-GARY or check him out online at www.IGotYourBackRealty.com.
No, and I'm telling you right now, he's telling you too. You both traded shots, and because you guys did fight so hard, our friends over at Attitude Tattoo are going to give you some free tattoo work and say, hey man, thanks for fighting so hard tonight. You just got a free tattoo. That's the fight of the night right there, according to these guys. So, hey Joe, thanks.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm going to go get some work done. Making my son's name, Marcus, I love you, baby.
Well, if you go get it done at Attitude Tattoo. Hey, Joe, tonight you were good, man, but your corner just wasn't good enough. Thanks a lot.
All right, hey, I love all y'all. I'll be back.
All right, Joe, one more time. Give Joe Mahama a round of applause, guys.
If you are looking to make full-time wages while working part-time hours, give Brett Hansen a call at American Alarms, 310-0187.
Hey, what about that kid's chin, huh? He can take a shot, can't he?
Yeah, he can.
You know what? I'm just amazed with that kid because you hit him and he's smiling at you. He's liking it. He's digging it. But you won. You came away with a big win tonight. How's it feel?
Feels great. I love it.
I can tell, man. You got ants in your pants. You're ready to rock and roll some more. It's got to feel good coming in and getting a big win, man. What's next for you?
Oh, another fight, buddy, as soon as you can.
How about this guy right here? You want to fight this guy?
That's all right. That's all right.
Great job tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy. And I just want to thank all the guys who came out and see me. Thank you. I love their support.
Right on, man. Ladies, go out and get your tattoo of me right now. Right on that backside. You know you're going to be, it'll look good.
I don't think it's going to look that good. In fact, you'd probably have to go to Attitude Tattoo to get that covered up, Mike, if they did that. So I think that's the case.
As long as it was on there at one time, I don't even care. We got more of the Ultimate Combat. Don't go anywhere. you know about these guys, Johnny?
Well, I know Zach Anderson, Mike, is just a guy that you love to have around, whether he's here at the fights hanging out, helping out, or fighting. He's just a good kid, a tough kid. He's training, he's put his time in, and he really thinks, you know, this is his home. He looks at the cage like, this is my home. You got to get through me if you want to stick around. And Derek, Dusty Rhodes, said, hey, man, I'm no stranger to fighting on a canvas. I'll step inside that cage, and I'll get a victory tonight, guaranteed.
It's pretty bad when the camera lady's rolling her eyes at you, at my jokes. It's your main event. Snatch, get it going. Welterweight, no holds barred. Check it out.
Zach Anderson's about as cool as they get, Johnny Ritchie. As you mentioned, he's here week in and week out helping out in any way that he can. Derek Rhodes, though, Johnny, kind of new to the Ultimate Combat Experience family, but he says he's going to make his mark.
Well, yeah, Mike, apparently he's fought in several other shows. He's been inside the cage and fought before, just not with us. And so now he's getting in here and wants to make his mark here in for the UCE.
There aren't any other shows. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll see if there was still some hunt left in this old dog. Right now I haven't trained anywhere. I've just been working on some cardio. It's been 11 years since I've been in the ring. I was fighting in the middle of a bar on mats. Now the cage is up, so I figure that my opponent don't have anywhere to run. I'm a traveling construction superintendent, so I'm just flying through town here for the next 9 months, and then I'm on to the next town. Well, Snatch, we talked about it. I know your intentions. I can't say mine are much different. We're gonna have a good time. Let's put on a good show.
Johnny, that just might have been our show with the mat in the middle of the bar way back in the day. We came from pretty humble beginnings, I'll tell you.
Yeah, we have, Mike. It's come a long way. And Zach Anderson's been with us the past couple of years. Like you said, being just a staple with Ultimate Combat.
Absolutely. 5'7", 165, training over at Absolute MMA in West Jordan.
I've been training much, not enough for this fight, but figured I needed to get back in here. It's been about 6 months, so I need to get in here and basically train at Absolute Mixed Martial Arts in West Jordan under Rob Handley and Cam Pacheco. What kind of fighter am I? I don't know. I scrap. I train Muay Thai and Jiu Jitsu, but we'll see how much of that has stuck actually. So we'll find out. I'm gonna win because I want it. I don't know. I want to get in here. I've been wanting to for a while, but I've been injured, so I haven't been able to. So tonight, actually tonight's just gonna be for fun. I just hope I put on a good show for my friends that come out to support me. So we'll see what happens.
Snatch does bring a good crowd out with him every time he comes fighting. I got to tell you though, John, he really hit the nail on the head there. He's just a scrappy fighter. I mean, he's not going to claim that he's a jiu-jitsu practitioner or a Muay Thai fighter. He's just a scrappy fighter, and that's his style.
Well, I love guys like that, Mike, that are completely honest. You know, he knows that his game has got a long way to go before he gets really the top level, but that's what he does.
Kind of tucks his chin in and lets him fly, baby, and he landed a couple pretty good ones, but Dusty Rhodes has got him in a headlock and landed a couple of knees to counter that.
Yeah, threw a couple of knees. Threw a high kick, and then he came back with the reverse, look like
whatever that were, yeah. Heel rake, hook kick, whatever you want to call it. But just missing with it, and Snatch now they're in a kind of a jostling position. Snatch jostling for position here. Snatch always giving up a little bit of reach here, but it's pretty close, John.
Yeah, pretty close. And when Snatch gets inside, Mike, he does a pretty good job of throwing body shots and throwing punches to the head. From outside, though, he's definitely at a disadvantage here.
Well, especially now that we've seen that Dusty Rhodes can throw some pretty nice kicks. They were pretty clean and looked pretty sharp. Just missing with that high kick a moment ago. Getting a little lazy with that one, and Snatch grabbing onto it.
Yeah, grabbed onto it and then landed a shot and knocked Snatch to his back, and they're going to stand it up. If neither one of these guys are going to engage, John Jordan's going to get them back to their feet.
Back to their feet and Snatch back to his game plan. Just kind of very easily taking some kicks here. Not trying to take a page out of Dusty Rhodes' book. Got to follow his kicks up with some punches, Johnny, because he just ate a couple of them.
Well, yeah, Mike, and when he ducks his head like that, he kind of turns, and you saw right there, Dusty Rhodes took advantage. He threw an uppercut that landed on Snatch's head. I think Snatch better get this kid to the ground.
Snatch doing just that with the nice, wind up on his back.
Wind up on his back. He had it, then he ends up on his back, and now Dusty Rhodes is going to be trying to shake that leg, get in that full mount position, and end this fight.
Snatch doing a pretty good job of kind of hanging out underneath there. Waited for the right time and got that reversal. Very nice work there by Snatch, and finds himself in the guard of Dusty Rhodes here. He's got to do something offensively, though. Would you say, Johnny?
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. That was nice. He just waited for his weight to shift, and then he just bucked him over And now it looks like Dusty Rhodes. Oh, he almost did the same thing there, Mike.
This is one of those fights where it's just a matter of inches, you know. You could lose position that easily, but Snatch was able to hang on. Now able to get his foot kicked over and has full mount position. Johnny, here they come.
Here they come. Yeah, without a doubt, he's going to try to throw those punches until Dusty Rhodes makes a mistake like that. And that's rolling over to his stomach. Snatch has both his hooks in. He's going to do his best to flatten Dusty out, then work on that choke or strike to the side of the head.
Rhodes giving a Christmas gift right there. Just gave up his back. Seems to kind of settled in right here, too, letting Snatch get that, sink that choke in deeper, and his fight's over, my friend.
Well, there it is. Snatch. Zach Anderson gets that win with a nice submission and rear naked choke.
I'll tell you what, though, it wasn't before taking some pretty good shots. That was a pretty competitive match right there. Those guys very evenly matched, but Zachary Snatch Anderson coming away with a big win.
Congratulations, buddy. I know we'll see you out sooner than 6 months.
This post-fight interview sponsored by Beehive Bell Bonds, because sometimes bad things happen to good people.
All right, Mr. Rhodes. I know you had to lose a little weight after this competition, my friend. Or after your, not after the competition, but after you first weighed in. I know that took a little toll on you anytime you have to suck that extra weight. I know it sucks, but you got in there and you look good, man. You guys are going at it for the first 2 minutes. Then he gets your back and he gets the choke. How do you feel about the fight, man?
Well, it sucked, obviously.
That's a stupid question that I ask. I don't even know why I ask it.
I'm not saying stupid questions, just stupid people asking questions.
I like that even better. Stupid people. You know what? That's it. This interview's cut. No, look though. All right, man. Is there anyone you need to thank?
Well, I don't know if he made it here tonight, but Bo Van Leeuwen from United Rentals, Equipment Rentals, he put it up so I could fight tonight. He was all jacked about me fighting. I don't even know if he's here.
You haven't even seen him. Well, what's his name?
Bo Van Leeuwen.
Bo Van Leeuwen, he wants to give you a shout out. So if you're here, come say hey. Listen, man, tonight's you were good, brother, but just not good enough. Is there anyone you need to thank?
Oh, I'd like to thank my wife, but she's not here tonight, but I'll thank her anyway.
All right, man. Well, thanks for being a part of the experience. We'll see you soon.
Thanks.
This post-fight interview brought to you by Ayers Law Firm and the DUI Hotline. Give Tyler a call at 255-5555 or check him out online at utahduihotline.com.
I always love when guys win a fight and they're over here still complaining. I didn't look good tonight. It was subpar. It wasn't good enough. Snatch, come on, man. You look good tonight, brother. You look good.
I was sloppy, but I won.
You were sloppy. He was sloppy-er. Snatch says he couldn't punch all the way out there. What was going on?
Dislocated my shoulder in the Suffer Santa tournament.
Snatch, your arm's only this long.
I know. It's a strange thing.
Hey, I put you in the main event tonight because I love the hell out of you, first of all. And yet you come out and you fight. You lay it all out on the line, and you're complaining about your performance. But I thought you looked pretty good tonight.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. I need to thank some people, if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all. Go ahead.
In the Dallas-Fort Worth area, for all your security needs.
Hey, and who's watching in the Dallas-Fort Worth area on MAV TV? Who's watching it?
Everybody on MAV TV, my family, everybody in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. My brother-in-law's company, Eyes On Security, that's IZON Security. You can find them on the web at eyesonsecurity.com. Give them a look up, I guess, Google them or something.
First of all, I gotta tell you, I've been to the best strip clubs in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I was in the parking lot. I didn't go in. They had some nice cars there. Great headlights. I gotta tell you, it was a great parking lot. Best parking lot I've ever been to.
That's where Mike's boyfriend, Johan, hangs out.
No, not Johan. It's Juan,
okay.
All right. Hey, listen, what else? Who else you gotta thank?
Just Absolute Mixed Martial Arts on 1300 West, 7800 South, Redwood.
And that's not in Dallas. That's here in Utah, right?
Utah. You got to make sure you go there.
Okay.
Just call Cam or Rob.
Right on. Hey, first of all, I love having you in the show. I don't know what it is about you. I love the hell out of you. I think it's great having you in here. You did a great job tonight.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Mike.
Brother, be good, man. Oh, baby. I'm just telling you right now, I've been setting these matchups up. It's going to be a barn burner next week, and I'm telling you, the matchups are incredible. USA versus Canada, you don't want to miss it.
Not at all, Mike. You know, these guys are making the trek down to Utah to say, hey, we'll beat the USA's toughest. But we got something for you. You got another thing coming. These guys are training. They're looking lean and mean and ready to rock and roll.
Oh, baby. Next week, Johnny Ritchie. We'll see you next week on the Ultimate Combat Experience.